Hello, my name is Joel Steiner, and I'm the director of the Commercial Loan Service Center in Fresno, California. Today, it's my pleasure to introduce you to the leadership team serving at the center. The following individuals and the professionals they lead have, by dint of professional experience, thousands of hours of expertise in complex government-guaranteed commercial loan servicing, 7A guaranteed purchases, and the liquidation of both 7A and 504 loans. Now, that's important. But of greater importance, in my opinion, is that each one of the members serving at the center has a clear understanding of SBA's mission. They understand at the end of the day, we are all engaged in building a better America, one SBA loan at a time. So let me introduce you to the center leadership team. Michelle Serrano has been serving at the center since 2005. She was hired as a loan officer, quickly advanced to become one of 4 assistant center directors, and in 2015, Michelle was selected as the deputy center director. I think her middle name is customer service, but you know her just by her name, Michelle Serrano. Michelle?
Thank you, Joel. My job as Deputy Center Director is developing and monitoring progress towards center goals. With over 5 million loans in Fresno servicing's jurisdiction, how is it possible to monitor such a large portfolio of loans with an outstanding balance of $96 billion? Consistent collaboration. I consistently collaborate with each department supervisor so that they are given the opportunity to provide me up-to-date feedback on the resources that they need to meet their department goals. How do I know if I'm doing my job successfully? Seeing my center director smile at me every day. And the reporting will confirm that the proof is in the pudding. What does the pudding say for fiscal year end 2022? Servicing's required turn time goal was 7 days, and their average turn time has been reported at 3 days. Express's brand promise for fiscal year 2022 was 35 days, and their average turn time has been reported as 21 days. Also, I believe wholeheartedly in making sure that the center stakeholders are satisfied and provided the best customer service possible. If anyone's center experience is not the gold standard, please never hesitate to reach out to me. I am always here to assist and ensure the proof is in the pudding. Now with that, I'd like to turn it back to Joel. Thank you, Joel.
Thank you, Michelle. Next is John Gossett. John hails from the banking industry before coming to SBA, first as a loan officer. He now serves as the current Assistant Center Director for 7A and 504 loan servicing. John?
Hi, Joel. I'd like you all to know that I have done SBA loans, not just from inside the SBA, but also as a lender. I've had the opportunity, along with another colleague, to reopen an SBA department at a small community bank. We did everything SBA, originating, processing, even 1502 reporting. We also participated as the third-party lender in 504 loans, so I've worked with the local CDCs. I know what the issues the lenders and CDCs run into because I've had those same issues. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, let's just call servicing the mixed martial artists of the SBA, as we tend to get a mix of every possible issue, question, request on a mix of every SBA loan program. So in servicing, not only do we want to review and make a decision on requests in a timely manner, but we also want to help to train our lenders and CDCs on the mix of SBA programs and servicing actions. Think best practices. Why? So our lenders and CDCs can be efficient and proficient SBA stakeholders. SBA lending is really not that much more difficult than conventional commercial lending. So my main goal of the servicing department, alongside the decision-making in a timely manner, is to help our lenders and CDCs avoid those danger Will Robinson issues. You know, the ones that can cause bill to be paid, like bill your landlord and bill your bookie. We want to help our stakeholders avoid bills from the SBA. Joel, back to you there.
Thank you, John. Next is Gary Womhoff. Many of you know Gary. He is the current Assistant Center Director for 504 Loan Liquidation and is highly regarded by both his peers and fellow managers and also by others in the SBA lending world, including lenders and our district office friends. Gary?
Thank you, Joel. Hi, everyone. My name is Gary Wamhoff, and I lead the 504 loan liquidation team here in Fresno. Of course, the overwhelming majority of 504 loans that are made wind up being in regular servicing status their entire life until they are eventually paid in full. But for that small fraction of 504 loans that do go into default, my team will handle the debenture purchase and corresponding loan liquidation activities. While some of these cases are true loan liquidation cases due to a bankruptcy or a business closure, I did want to share with everyone that over half of our liquidation cases wind up with a positive resolution, either a paid in full loan balance or a loan that we are able to return back to regular servicing status via the borrower bringing the loan current or a workout being achieved. Our 504 loan liquidation team has a wealth of knowledge and is always willing to assist borrowers on these troubled loans. While the team strives to resurrect these loans, and many are resurrected, the team does fine liquidation work where appropriate. This fiscal year, the 504 loan liquidation team has taken some 1,605 actions, resulting in liquidation recoveries of over $65 million. If you have a 504 loan liquidation related issue, please feel free to reach out to me, preferably via email at gary.wamhoff@sba.gov. Thank you all, and back to you, Joel.
Thank you, Gary. Next is Christine Poincao. Christine is the Assistant Center Director for Post-Servicing Actions, and she's the newest member of the leadership team. We are so fortunate to have Christine. Christine?
Thank you, Joel. Hi, everyone. My name is Christine Poincao, and I lead the Post-Servicing Actions Department here at the Fresno Commercial Loan Servicing Center. The post-servicing team consists of myself, along with 6 loan officers and 3 loan servicing assistants. The post-servicing department services both the 7A and 504 portfolio, along with PPP loans. In a small nutshell, processing loan charge-offs along with any and all types of actions post-purchase or in charge-off status will be directed to the PSA team for review. Currently, the team is also assisting our PPP borrowers with post-charge-off workouts prior to Treasury referral. There are many helpful tips and facts to provide you with. However, there is one fact that stands out to me the most, and that is, although a loan may be charged off, they never go away. On the post-servicing team, we've seen loans come back to life that was charged off in the 60s and 70s. Some way, somehow, they resurface, and sometimes when this happens, we may reach out to our lenders to assist with filling in some missing pieces, if any. So to wrap this up, if you have any questions or any issues that you may have on a loan that is charged off, or if you would just like to know the loan charge-off status, you can email the PSA team at fsc.postservicing@sba.gov. You can also shoot me an email directly if you would like to know more about the PSA team, and that is christine.poincao@sba.gov. My direct line here is 1-800-347-0922, extension 2929. Thank you all again so much for being here. Back to you, Joel.
Thank you, Christine. Next, I would like to introduce Teresa Rodriguez. Teresa is the Director of Quality Assurance, and I learned a few weeks ago that I'm dating myself when I say that Teresa is the one who grades our Blue Book. So I'll just leave it at Teresa, and the work that she is doing helps us get better every day. Teresa?
Hi, I am Teresa Rodriguez, the Quality Control Specialist for the Fresno Commercial Servicing Center. I work for OFPO, the Office of Financial Program Operations out of HQ in Washington, D.C., but my home office is here in Fresno. My role is to provide support to the center by reviewing 7A and 504 servicing actions, 504 liquidations, purchase express guarantee, and PSA actions. I identify any deficiencies that may consist of critical or non-critical findings and make recommendations to center management to provide training, process improvements, and guidance to center staff, all in an effort to avoid any further deficiencies. I support the center by providing risk assessments through metric reports, and identifying root causes through corrective actions. In addition, the QC specialist is responsible for PIIA reviews. This stands for the Payment Integrity Information Act of 2019. This audit process is for QC to conduct a specialized review of a sample of purchased loans to determine if the purchase was correct and there's no improper payment. This is an annual review. QC is responsible for reporting, recapture, and recommendations for training in an effort to prevent future occurrences. I'm happy to report that the FSC for the past 3 consecutive years has had 0 deficiencies in the PIIA audit. There's a lot to QC, but overall, we are here to aid and assist the center in providing the best customer service by providing the best quality product. Now back to you, Joel.
Thank you, Teresa. The next presenter is Catherine Ayala. Catherine is the Chief Administrative Officer at the center. We all know that with any worthwhile endeavor, there is a group of folks behind the scenes who can fairly be described as essential. In Catherine's case, in addition to her other duties, she leads our notary public team and our records management team. Catherine?
Thank you, Joel. Hi, everyone. My name is Catherine Ayala. I'm the center's administrative officer. Thanks for joining us today. As you have heard, we have so many folks who truly make this center shine. I would like to share a little bit about our records management team. This team is responsible for the day-to-day operations of the center's file room, which include processing incoming and outgoing mail and maintaining control electronically and physically of loan files secured here at the center. We field file requests and provide support that requires physical presence at the center each and every day. I'm so proud of this bunch as we haven't skipped a beat, even through the pandemic. I would like to highlight one of our most important tasks. With the assistance of our notary team, the records management processes our monthly LPA cycle. Loans paid in full on or before the 3rd Thursday of 1 month are compiled, and then collateral files, along with limited power of attorney, goes out to the CDC by mid-month the following month. Loans paid in full in July went out in August. August's went out in September, and the LPA cycle we are currently working on, encompassing loans paid in full in September, will go out this month. Please send inquiries about loans that have paid in full to cdc.pif@sba.gov. If you ever need to reach out to me, please feel free to find me at catherine.ayala@sba.gov or toll free 800-347-0922, extension 2972. I will look forward to helping you. Joel, thank you, and back to you.
Thank you, Catherine. The next presenter is Michelle Alexa. Michelle is the Chief Legal Officer at the center. In addition to her legal acumen, Michelle is our subject matter expert we rely on in regard to Freedom of Information Act questions as well as ethics questions. We are so fortunate to have Michelle. Michelle?
Hello, I'm Michelle Alexa, Chief Legal Counsel and Ethics Officer for the Fresno Center. You just got to hear a quick summary of the responsibilities of our purchase, servicing, liquidation, and post-servicing departments. The legal department supports each of these important functions by providing legal review of documents and legal opinions as issues arise. The nature of SBA programs and the vast geographical area that we serve requires a variety of expertise, from secured transactions and real estate law to bankruptcy law and family law, among many others. We also respond to all Freedom of Information Act requests, known as FOIA, for loans serviced by the Fresno Center. The number of requests has more than doubled since the start of the pandemic, related in part to the sheer number of PPP loans. As Fresno's ethics officer, I provide guidance and opinions of counsel to employees that have ethics questions, such as whether an outside activity may conflict with SBA job duties. We think of our legal department as small but mighty. We have one staff attorney and one loan specialist. We consider it an honor and a privilege to serve at the Fresno Center. Now, Joel, back to you.
Thank you, Michelle. Well, there you have it. A high-level overview of SBA's Commercial Loan Service Center in Fresno, California. If you heard something today that resonated with you, or if you would like to set up some one-on-one training about any of the things we do here at the center, please don't hesitate to reach out to any member of our leadership team, or you can contact me. We are grateful that we have the honor of supporting the work that you are doing to help build a better America, one servicing action at a time. Thank you so much. We appreciate our opportunity to be with you today.